Hello everyone. In this video we are going to set up MySQL database on Raspberry Pi. Follow this video to install and set up MySQL database on your Raspberry Pi. First of all, we need to update our Raspberry Pi using the update and upgrade command. Now we will install the MySQL server using this command. By default, the MySQL is not secured with any password, but we can secure it using this command. The terminal will ask to enter a password to secure the MySQL server. The terminal will also list a couple of permissions. For more security, we can add Y for all the permissions, which will remove unwanted access to the server. We can now access the MySQL database using this command, which will ask us to enter the password that we just created. We are now inside the SQL command line and we can now create, delete, or alter databases. We can type help, which will list out commands and their usage. Now, let's create a database with the name testdb. We have to assign a user to the database we just created using this command. We can grant access of the database to a user using this command. We also have to flush the privilege this command. We can now use the database we just created. Now, let's create a table which includes an id, name, and time. Let's insert values in our table. Let's show data from the table. The above procedure of creating table and adding data to it is quite difficult and time-consuming. We can use a tool called PHPMyAdmin, which provides a graphical user interface to manage databases. Let's install it. We also have to install PHP, which is required to run the PHPMyAdmin package. We also have to configure Apache 2 using this command, which will open this file. We have to include this line at the end of the file, which I already included. We can use Ctrl+X to save the changes, and if it asks for permission, we can enter Y and then press Enter to save it. We have to restart Apache 2 to lead the changes. To open PHPMyAdmin on a browser, we have to link the path of PHPMyAdmin with HTML. I have already created the link, that's why it says that the file already exists. We have to enter the IP address of the Raspberry Pi into a browser to open PHPMyAdmin. We have to enter the username and password that we created when we installed PHPMyAdmin. We can see that our database is listed on the left side of the window. We can also see the table inside it, which we created earlier. We can click on the table to see its content. We can see the columns that we created earlier inside the table. We can also open a column to view it, and we can also change it. We can go to the Browse tab to see the data that we inserted earlier in the table. We can manage our database easily with PHPMyAdmin. If you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.